Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today is another putting photo cards away with me video, and I actually have a lot of things to put away, and not just photo cards but other larger sort of inclusions as well. If you know anything about me, then you know that I primarily just collect shiny, but since my last video I've actually picked up another collection, which is pretty cool. So you'll see the start of my boa collection in this video, and I have a few other cards, and I'm waiting on some comeback stuff for red velvet, so I won't be putting away any red velvet in this video, but I have a few other cards for Twice and some other soloists. So we'll start with just sorting, and I'm just going to divide them up basically into the three binders that I have. I've got my girl group binder, and then I've got my key binder and my shiny binder. So I'm gonna split those, I'm gonna divide them up and get into it. Okay, so to start, I'm gonna move away the non-photo card inclusions for a second, just so I can break down this pile of photo cards. And this looks bigger than it kind of actually is, just because I've got an assortment of anniversary goods, and then I also have some fan-made replica cards in here. So this isn't like all official photo cards, but I am going to be putting all of this away in my binder. So I'm just gonna start, and I guess I'll just sort through it as we go along. So yeah, one thing I'm really excited about is that my shiny 13th anniversary merch finally showed up. So that's what a lot of this is, and I thought it might be fun to use some of the trading card or the matching card set game stuff, turning those into binder fillers. So that's what I've decided to do. So I've sleeved up a bunch of them that I know I'm going to be using basically as filler spaces. So yeah, those are all going to go into separate binders, and then this is all the stuff that's going to go into my girl group binder. I'm really excited because now it's girl group and soloist. It's kind of just my miscellaneous binder, honestly. So that's cool. And then one other thing that I did is that I ended up doing a group order to make replica photo cards for Shiny's Don't Call Me fan sign photo cards. So that's what these are. These are all gonna go in the other binder. And then I also bought a fan-made set of Romeo photo cards. So another unofficial set that will be going in my binder. So yeah, I've got cards that have been accumulating for a while now. You can see there's like merch pieces from way back several months ago. There's actually a surprising amount of non-key stuff, but then the rest of this is basically key. Oh, and then I've got some Twice there. Cool. And then as for the larger inclusions, definitely got some, I would say, impulse purchases. I guess I've been getting kind of bored lately because all of the like, I'd say non-rare key photo cards I basically have at this point. So I've started buying non-photo card merch for him, just because the photo cards that are left are all super expensive basically, and I'd rather just pay like not that much for different types of merch items rather than a lot for a photo card. So then I also have some like binder indexes and this clear file, which is really big, so I don't know if I'm actually going to store it. And then I've got some shiny pobs. So let's see, let's move that over there. I think we'll start with the non-shiny binder, just because that's how I usually start these videos. And yeah, we'll give it a go. Let me just wrap up the putting piles and together. So that's the key binder. This is the non-shiny binder, and this is the other shiny binder. Okay, let's get started with the non-shiny binder. So since the last video, I have excitedly started a new collection, and that is my boa collection. I've actually bought 4 of her albums so far and a few photo cards on the side, and I'm planning on getting a few more. The one challenge with boa is that it's actually kind of hard to find people selling things for her, so that's been challenging. But anything that I do find is usually for a really good price, so that's cool. I think there's just like a lack of, like, I don't know, albums out there for some of her newer stuff, so there's just less like on the market, if that makes sense. So let's see, let's start with photo cards. So I have this photo card for only one. I don't actually have this album yet, but someone was selling this card on Instagram, so I thought I'd buy it. And then this photo card for Kiss My Lips, and I think I actually have another Kiss My Lips. No, I have this. I also don't have this album yet, but I want to get it very soon, and I can hopefully get the other photo card with it. And then I have Woman on the Way. So this album has a photo card with it coming on the way, and then I have a photo card for One Shot, Two Shot, which I bought the album for. This is my poll. And then I have this one for Starry Night. I really wanted to get the Joker photo card of hers, just because it's like the funniest, craziest little photo card I've ever seen. But since I didn't pull it, I fear that I may never find it. So that's like my new white whale photo card, I think, because I really want that card. And then this is the photo card I pulled in Better, the regular edition. I would love to get the other versions of Better, but they're all like limited, so I can't really find them. But if anyone is selling like any of Boa's albums or photo cards, like I really do want them. Please reach out to me. Yeah, please. Cool. And then my Red Velvet stuff is basically the same. I'm waiting on my case version of Queendom. That comeback just happened like literally a day ago, and I haven't seen a lot of people's albums ship yet, so I'm a little bit nervous because I joined a Go for mine, and I think they ordered from K-Town for You. And I'm just worried that SM was understocking the albums, so we'll see how that goes for us. Okay, and then I have some of my remaining trades for Taste of Love that I get to put away. And what I did for this album was I just traded cards that I pulled to some of my favorite cards, because I don't actually actively collect Twice members, but in this case I got both Mina and Sana's cards. And I just really like the ones where they were like holding things, I don't know, the drink ones. So those are the ones I decided to get. So now that's basically done. And I don't have one of the album cards because I gave it to my sister, but I have the pre-order cards stored now. And then this last photo card I have is from Chungha's album, Blooming Blue. And the reason why I have this is that I went to my like local FYE store and they had this album on sale for like $13. And I was just kind of like, oh, that'd be fun to own. So yeah, I got a brand new album for $13, which is pretty cool. Don't see that happen too much. So now I have a Chungha photo card in my collection. And that's all for photo cards, but I still have some inclusions. So the first thing I have is Boa's Starry Night postcard. And I decided to store inclusions in here now too that aren't photo cards. I have these like A5 sleeves from Walmart, which are like working pretty well. So yeah, there's that. And then I have this Better postcard. And it's kind of smaller, but it doesn't fit horizontally, so I'll have to put it vertically. So that's nice. And then I put away some of my Red Velvet album inclusions, and then I have a few pages prepared for the Queendom comeback because I know there's stuff that I'm gonna get that will fit in there. And then I have my Twice page, and I have Chewy's tasting card. I decided I might just put this away as well. So that's in there. And then I have Chungha's Blooming Blue album inclusions as well. So putting those away, including this film strip, which is super cute. So yeah, and if anyone is like curious about my ordering in this binder, it's by debut date. So Boa's in the front because she's the most senior artist, and then Red Velvet, you know, Twice, Blackpink, Chungha, etc., etc., and my little rookies, Rolling Quartz. So yeah, that's how that looks, and that's cool. I actually like that this binder's growing. I didn't really expect for this to get much bigger, to be honest, just because I don't tend to prioritize buying or collecting other groups really, but I was super excited to start getting Boa's albums just because I love her music so much, and she as a person is just like so cool. And then the fact that Red Velvet finally has had a comeback, so I get to grow this a little bit more, it just makes me excited, it makes me happy. I'm really hopeful also that aespa's album will be coming out this year. I probably will be buying that. I hope they get a retail deal at like Target or something like they do with NCT, just because I'd really love to save some shipping money for aespa. But yeah, that is this binder, and we're gonna move on. I think we're gonna move on into my shiny binder first, and then we'll save the key binder for last. Okay, so moving into the shiny binder, I've got quite a pile. I've got this stack of like photo cards and stickers and things, and then I also have these trading card, or I guess they're game cards. You can see on the back, they kind of look like a deck of cards. They're really pretty. They're from the Shiny 13th anniversary merch, and since they have the eras, like these really cute designs on the front, I thought it would be cool to like use them as sort of placeholders in places where I have those eras photo cards. So that's what we're gonna start with. Actually, this first page I prepared is actually going to be for my Romeo album replica, or I guess they're not really replica, they're fan-made photo cards for Romeo era. So these are not official. In fact, they're not even replicas of official photo cards. These are like a fan-made set that I've seen in older Shawls binder, like some older Shawls like had these, like I think they were made by a fan site at some point and sold, like a fan club, but like they're unofficial. But I found a listing for them on eBay, and I'd always wanted them because they were just so cute, and I was like, I want photo cards for older eras that don't exist. Like I love Romeo, actually. It's like my favorite shiny mini album. So I bought this set, and I'm gonna put it in, and I'm also going to put in this spacer for Juliet, because that is the title track of this era. So that's gonna go there. And I figured since this wasn't a real photo card set, I would keep OT5 together instead of putting key in the other binder like I usually do. So that's what that's gonna look like. That is so cute. And then this page is gonna stay the same. I don't have anything to actually add as far as member cards because it's complete, but I was gonna put this Sherlock in the middle as a new spacer. I just think that these are so nice, and they really kind of tie the page. I don't know, it's just like a cool addition. Okay, and then I've got group cards, and I was going to do the same thing for Don't Call Me, was add one of these spacers at the top. And then again with Atlantis, with the Voyage cards. I just think this is cool. Like, I just think it kind of adds something to these pages. It makes it look a little more interesting. So that's pretty neat. Okay, and then I have this postcard for Superstar, the comeback. This was a pre-order benefit. It's not really even a postcard. I mean, they called it like a jumbo postcard, I guess, but it's a pre-order benefit from CD Japan. I actually have 2 more duplicates. So I don't know if anyone has another pre-order benefit from this era for a different store that would want one of these. I could definitely trade. Otherwise, I'll just keep the ones I have. And then excitingly, I can now add the other voice photo card to this page. And I don't like this layout really, but I really don't know any other way to make a 2-card layout. So that's how this is for now. And I'm just hopeful that Onyu's comeback will actually happen this year. I know that there have been delays on Key's comeback, so that's probably going to push Onyu's album back as well, but I'm hopeful that we'll get that before the end of 2021. I don't have anything for Jonghyun, and I don't have anything new to add in Taemin Solo either. So let's head to the back, to the non-album section. I've got a few different things to put away here. The first thing we have are these Jinro stickers, and this was from their collaboration with the Soju brand. There was like the sticker packs that came with 1 member photo card. So I bought Key's version, but the actual stickers, some of them are of the little frogs are the other members. So I just thought, you know, let's put these ones into the shiny binder. So we've got Onyu, Minho, and I guess this one's supposed to be Taemin. Like, they all should match. So those are just gonna go at the bottom of this page. And I guess I do like storing these three members together just because it's easy to put, you know, them together on a page. So that's what this page is. It's just kind of some of my random sets I have. And then this page is going to be some of these replica photo cards that I've made. So what I did was make some fan sign replicas for two different fan signs that Shinee did during Don't Call Me era. So you can see on the back, I made sure to put these little markers because I ordered them off of a professional printing website. So the photo cards themselves actually look super real to me. Like, their quality is super realistic. It's just like it's the right size, it's got rounded corners, it's got the good like thickness. So they seem really high quality, and because of that, then when I made them, I decided to put a replicate marker on them. This fan sign set, these ones came from the Oh What fan signs. Each member had 3 photo cards, so I made a group order for these and a bunch of people got them, and I kept a set for myself, each member. So that's what I'm going to put on this page. So I've got Jinky's set here, and of course Jinky loves to take photos that are very similar. They're cute though. I think this set is super adorable. It's just that I saw all of them running for like minimum $30 each, and for like upwards of like, I don't know, 60, 70 each. I mean, I saw the sets, like the set of 3 going for like 150, 200. So it was just getting kind of crazy and ridiculous for something that I would consider to be like a free pre-order benefit, like for a website in China, right? So I just wasn't ready to pay for that, but I was super excited to be able to make replicas so that other people could enjoy these cards too. So that's the first set. And then they did do another fan sign in China, and I can't pronounce the site's name, so I won't try to pronounce it, but yeah, that's what these ones are from. And I did the similar thing where I put like the logo and then the replica marker on the back. I just made the backs different. And so I've got these 3 and I'm gonna put them away here like so. I'm gonna put keys in the key binder just because like they are unofficial because they're replicas, but they do correspond to an official card. And I know I'm never gonna buy Key's real versions. So yeah, they're gonna go in his binder, but the other members will stick in here. And then this page is where I'm going to put the selfie photo cards for the 13th anniversary merch. So these came with the matching card game set. There was a full member set, which is super nice. SM never does that, I feel. So I was so happy because these cards are so cute. Actually, looking at this, the way it's just like the same setting. Onyu really just loves to reduce, reuse, recycle. And then of course Minho took his on the Atlantis set, and then Taemin's, I don't know, maybe it looks like Beyond Live, but with the long hair advice. So yeah, nice little set. So I was also going to do a similar sort of like 3 across layout here, and then as fillers, I'm going to put some of the trading cards, not trading cards, I keep saying trading cards. I'm going to put some of the matching cards from the game set in here. And yeah, I didn't really pick anything specific. I just picked some of my favorite eras of theirs, and yeah, that's about it. So I'm gonna just throw those in here on the top and bottom. I just think that's so cute. I'm so happy that they did that merch item because out of everything that was like available for the 13th anniversary merch, this was the cutest to me. I was just so excited. I was like, this is something that like, yes, the matching card game set is kind of useless because like I don't imagine myself actually ever playing it, especially because it's not even like actually just like a deck of cards. It's like a specific game. But the fact that I can use these as binder fillers now too, it's just a, well, I guess we just reduce, reuse, recycle in here all the time, so that's nice. It's just cool that it won't just be like sitting in a drawer somewhere. And then this next section, I have some She Is stickers. This is from the She Is sticker set from all the way back in 2016. I have just the 3 like design stickers because these were the cheapest. I just saw a group order on Instagram for them and thought I should get them because she is like my favorite Jonghyun solo era. And then I also have an actual sticker from the set coming in. Thing is, the full set is just like super expensive, like minimum, you know, like $8-10 for one sticker, right? So having just like a few of them is just good enough for me. I just picked my favorite one that's actually him, and so that's on the way. But these were cheaper just because they're not actually of his face, obviously, but I thought they were nice enough to have. And I want some of the other members' solo non-album stuff just because it's nice to own a little bit of everyone, and I like, you know, having something that shows, I guess, sort of like their distinct colors and artistic styles. So yeah, that's what I have for Jonghyun for now for non-album. And then my Taemin collection is basically the same. It's just some sticker sets of his and a few other random cards. But yeah, that's about it for my shinee member binder. I'm super pleased with how it looks, especially these front few pages now with these fillers in here for the different eras. I just think that's a super nice way to sort of call out what the photo cards are for. So yeah. Alrighty, this last section is always my biggest, and that is my key binder. So I've got quite a bit to put away in here, and then I also have decided I want to sort of rearrange some of it as well, because now that I have some of these like era fillers, I thought I might as well use them in this binder. So that's what we're gonna start with here. The first thing that I want to do is add another page because what I want to do is separate Atlantis and Don't Call Me from each other. Right now it kind of perfectly fits onto a 9-pocket page, but I personally like to have a little bit more room just to space things out in this binder because I think it just looks nicer. So we're going to start by having an Atlantis page, and I actually have this other Atlantis selfie card finally. And because there's 4 PCs, what I'm going to do is kind of arrange them in a plus pattern, and then I'm also going to add in the Atlantis matching card in the middle because I think that will look nice. So we're going to do that. We're going to put these vertically like so, and then I'm going to put these across. And then I'm going to add in some fillers back into these pages, these parts. And so that's Atlantis complete. And then I get to rearrange the Don't Call Me cards as well. I haven't actually figured out how I want to do this one yet, because with the spacer piece I'm gonna have 6. So let me think about this. Like, I could do something that looks like kind of like having these either in the middle or on the top, so that could be like maybe put like the AR cards together and the calling card down there, or I could do like this up there, the 2 photo book versions, and then like add spaces like this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's do it in like that. So yeah, and if you notice, I have the most recent eras in the front of the binder, so it's like reverse chronological order. So starting with Atlantis and then moving into the older eras. I just thought that would be a fun way to organize. Instead of having the same page in the front all the time, you could actually update your front page with the newest comeback. Speaking of newest comebacks, still waiting to hear news about Key's solo comeback. It is August, and that was supposed to be out in July, but you know, we will wait until it is completely ready. I guess good news, he started to like post photos of himself with dyed hair, so I think that means the end is in sight soon, and that we will be hearing actual comeback news in a little bit. But until then, I will have these pages ready and waiting, and this spot will be open for Key's solo work. I'm so excited. Yeah, and these pages will have to stay the same just because there's no spacers for his solo eras. And then for Story of Light and the One and One, I was gonna just sort of scoot these all over a bit and then put the corresponding eras kind of on the front. So I have 2 for Story of Light, and then I've got this Tell Me What to Do one. They didn't actually do the specific songs for Story of Light, but that's fine because this actually just works out better considering there was like 4 title tracks instead of just 1 here, so that looks good. 4 title tracks. Well, I guess it was 4, but they only have 3 here. We've got the Countless, Our Page, and I Want You, but Story of Light covers that quite nicely, so that's cool. Okay, and then this page I have Everybody, You, Married to the Music. Yeah, so this one's a little weirder. I don't really know quite how to do this one. We're gonna put Everybody on the bottom because it's older, like that. Maybe put View like this, and since there's only 1 Married to the Music card, I'm probably just gonna have to leave a filler in there, but we'll do it like this. That just looks, it just looks nice. I don't know, ooh, this looks good. So yeah, those are those. There's no fillers for 2 hearts, so skip that. And then I guess I'll probably just do a similar thing here. The one problem is that I don't have enough room to put every single comeback title track in here, but that's okay. I grabbed Dream Girl, Lucifer, and Why So Serious, so I'm gonna put Why So Serious on the top here for Misconceptions of Us, and then the Misconceptions of You would be Dream Girl. And then Lucifer will correspond to Lucifer, and I'll just forget about Sherlock because I had the Sherlock filler on the OT5 page instead of here. But yeah, that's really fun. I just think this is just spicing it up a little bit more. And I'm lazy, so I like the fact that like SM basically just made my binder fillers for me instead of me having to design and print them, because I know some people are super creative and they print and make their own, but I'm glad that SM just made a merch item that let me do that. So that's sick. Next we get to move on into Japanese album. Oh nope, never mind. I have an Atlantis postcard. Ooh, finally got this, so I can put that away. And now we are officially complete, like officially complete with Key's Korean album collection until his comeback. So hooray, hooray. That is finally done, thank God. And we're getting 1 step closer to completing for Japanese. I actually had been completed right, and then Superstar came out. I actually have made good progress on this so far, so what I have already is 2 of the album photo cards. I've got 1 of the limited A, and I have a regular version. And I have 1 of the limited B cards on the way as well from a group order. So now I'm basically only missing the other limited A and 1 of the other Superstar limited B cards. I don't know which one I'm getting yet, so that will be a surprise, but for now, not so bad. And then I also have 1 of his postcards for Superstar from the member edition. So I got this one, which I was super excited about because it is his photo card, or I guess postcard, from the set of Amazing Saturday, and I love that show. I literally watch Amazing Saturday every weekend if I can. If I can't, then I catch up on it and do some binge watching, but that show just makes me so happy. It's just so fun, and it's really great to see Key enjoy himself. And he does, if you haven't seen it, he's like the king of the show. Like he is like one of the best people at the dictation. He wins the rounds, the one-shots. It's like a whole thing, but he is just so good, and it's just so nice to see him thrive in a space where people around you really enjoy you. And yeah, I don't know, it's just a great way to see him, and I'm just glad that he has so many opportunities on variety shows and things like that. He just is really talented in so many ways. So I have this one. I don't know if I'll get the other postcard just because these things are just pricey, like just the member editions. It was expensive, so I don't imagine people selling the postcards for very cheap, and I don't really want to spend a lot of money on a postcard, but if I do see it anywhere, I might get it, but for now I'm happy with the one. And then another thing I get to finally close in on finishing is his Wonderland like star card situation here. So I don't have all of them yet. I'm literally missing one, but I did manage to get these ones. Yeah, I'm gonna put them away, but I'm the worst at remembering the order of them, so I'm gonna have to look it up super quick. Okay, it took me a second to figure out their order because I had to look it up on my phone, but I did that. So yeah, I found basically all of his rare photo cards. Someone offered them to me and sold them to me, so I now have every single one except number 13. So if you have number 13, I'm going to put an image of it on screen. Please, I need that card so bad, but I don't want to spend a lot of money on it just because, like, I've seen listings for it for like $10 or whatever, but I'd really prefer to not pay $10 for one of these, but if I have to, I might. But if anyone just wants to be generous and get it for me, that would be great. I will pay you for it, obviously, but yeah. And then I have this last one on this page, the last of the regulars, and yeah, this collection I never really had the intention from the beginning to complete, but I did manage to get basically everything with the exception of that one. And it's super nice. I mean, it's just fun to have that era because it's just older, it's just precious. I wish they would do star cards again because like they were just fun. Like, and other groups had them too, and they just were funky. And yeah, it would be fun. Honestly, I would do it again. I would collect another round of them if that ever happened. But most companies realize now that it's much easier to get money off of stupid random merch items rather than just trading cards on their own. So that's fun. And then we've got some more things. I have some sticker. I bought this set and I already have this one, as you can see. So I have a duplicate of it. So I'm just gonna put that to the side, but I have the other one from this set, finally. So that basically completes the last of the sticker sets for him that SM has done. And then I also have, adding on to that, the character stickers for Shiny World 5. I already had his images of himself, but I really wanted to get the little cartoon stickers from that concert. So I finally did, and I'm super excited. They didn't fit in Dragon Pros, so they didn't fit in Dragon Shield sleeves, so I just put them in sort of like regular little soft sleeves, and hopefully that won't affect their condition too much. But I actually really like collecting sort of like the cartoony versions. It doesn't just have to have his face if it's like a cartoon version. I really like these. I just think they're fun. So I have these like ones from the School Oz set, and now I have these ones from Shiny World 5. And let's see if those fit. It kind of bubbles up the pages, but that's okay. I'm just gonna roll with it. Those are super cute. This was weird. This one fits in the sleeve, but this one doesn't. Maybe I just need to find a different size sleeve because this one fits. But yeah, cool. And then I have a few things on this page. Surprisingly, somehow managed to complete the merch items for the Story of Light era. Like, these are all of the photo cards from that era's merch. So I managed to just do that. Oh shit, I just realized I don't remember which is which. One of these is the wallet and one of them is the light stick strap. I think this one is the wallet, that one's the light stick strap. Okay, cool. These cards are really good. I don't know, his styling for Story of Light was just so So good. So yeah, these 5 cards complete my Story of Light non-album collection. That's pretty cool. I'm still waiting on this. I actually just bought this today, but it's like the group unit photo card. It's got Key, Taemin, and Minho on it, but since it has Key on it, I thought I'd collect it. So yeah, that's coming. This page is complete, and then now I can finally put away some of my Season's Greetings merch. These were from the Season's Greetings photo pack. So those are going to end up on this page. This photo card is so funny to me because it's like such a cute selfie, but like, can you tell it's like so crunchy? Like it's actually really grainy. And I'm like, SM printed this? Like for what? With that photo quality? It's just funny to me. I'm like, they couldn't like edit in HD? Whatever. It's cute. And then this page, I finally get to fill it up almost with all of my stuff. So to start, I've got the Jinro endorsement stuff. So I'm gonna put these 3 just because I thought a row of 3 across would look nice. So I have his frog cartoon character, I've got the selfie, and then this one is just a general sticker. But I figured that would look nice to have 3 across, so that's what I'm putting in here. I also did not buy this originally when it came out, but I got it on Great Music CD just because I was weak and I really wanted it. Because after I saw this selfie, I was like, I need this, and the back is so cute. Key is back. Some people, I'm really jealous of the people who got all 4 just because they look super cute together, but yeah, I couldn't afford that, so I just have Keys. And then this is where I'm gonna put in my fan sign replicas. So I've got his Oh What set, and then the other set, well, it's really just one photo card. Yeah, I gotta put Oh What on the top. And like, I was very much just wanting to do a group order for them so that I could personally have these cards. I'm happy other people benefited from it as well, but yeah. And then I have the binder photo card just because apparently I didn't put it away in my last video and I realized that, so I was like, let me at least put this away now. And then I actually, funnily enough, still do not have the Beyond Live AR ticket PC because SM Global Shop just shipped it out like 2 days ago, which is crazy because it was ordered in April and they kept pushing the release date or the shipping date back like by months. So definitely like SM Global Shop, if I ever have the choice, I will not order from them because they're just terrible on shipping times. But rest assured, this is finally on the way. I'm very excited about that because that has just been like literally the longest card of my life to wait for. I have the hollow PC for the Atlantis merch standee thingy, and that's epic. And then I also have, of course, the 13th anniversary photo cards. One of them is from the playing card set, which is this one, and then this one is from the key ring. And then this is for the Superstar Tower Records POB. I ordered my B version album from Tower Records, so I'm waiting on that. I think it's supposed to be here in like 2 days. I just got too impatient to make this video, so hopefully the next time you see this, I will be putting away this pre-order benefit. It's like a super cute little clear card thing, and I hope I got Keys. I did a go, and I put Key as my top preference, but I actually don't know what I've gotten so far, so fingers crossed that I actually got Keys POB and Keys photo card. Like, I'm pretty sure I would have, but you never know, so yeah. And then the last thing I get to do in here is add all of my non-photo card merch. So some of this stuff I actually was freebies. Like these 2 I didn't purchase, but when I bought other merch items, people gave them to me, so I gotta put those away. I did purchase the film strips. I figured like film strips are kind of close to photo cards and they're super cheap usually. Like as you can see, this one is only 4,000 won base price or whatever, so I didn't pay all that much for it. I think I only paid like actually $3 for it, so it's actually honestly cheaper than what was listed for originally, which is pretty cool. And then this is just like a Shiny World J postcard. I don't actually really know where it's from, to be honest, but it's an official fan club thing. It came out at some point. Shiny World 2017. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. It probably came out at the same time as the rock, paper, scissors set. So I get to slide that in there. And then I just got this recently as a freebie, and it is one of the Polaroids from the 2019 Season's Greetings. I do not own this Season's Greetings, so this is like one of the first things I have besides I've got like one photo card from it. Next, I have some Keyland film strips. I've just been on like a bender of collecting all of the Keyland merch items because I'm just thirsty for Key Solo. So in the meantime, I've just been collecting all of his solo items. So I have these. And then I have his clear file. And I think this is from like the global package. And considering how big it is, I'm probably going to get A4 size sleeves because I know there's a bigger size than what I have, because when I slide this in, it is like not going to fit. It's going to stick out at the top really badly. So I'm kind of considering either getting a different binder to put these in or just getting a bigger sleeve so at least it'll stick out less. Oh my god. Because I didn't realize how big these were, these clear files. I have like some mini clear files, but I've never gotten like a full-sized one, so I was very surprised when this came. I was like, this is so big. But it's like okay in here. Like it definitely fits. I mean, it sticks out at the top, but at least it fits horizontally, and it's Keyland, and so I love it automatically. So that's going there. And then I have the rest of the Keyland Polaroids on the way from Mercari, Japan. And so yeah, waiting on those. And then I have some stuff for the Season's Greetings photo pack. There was 2 postcards and a mini Polaroid. These are all printed Polaroids. SM really likes printed Polaroids. But those are gonna go in here. And honestly, like, I don't really need these. Like, I bought these just for the photo cards, but I'll just keep all of the Season's Greetings stuff because there's no real point in separating all of the merch items anyways. I'll just hold on to all of them until I feel prompted to resell, because I personally like reselling everything as a full set rather than breaking it up. And then I have the standee for Atlantis right here. And I'd love to get the Don't Call Me standee set, but I only really care about the actual standee because that's the fake reality concept, which I like. I don't really care for the reality styling of Key, so I just didn't buy it when it came out. But if anyone wants to sell me just the standee, like, let me know. I will buy it because the standee is really cute, and I'm like really obsessed with his fake reality outfit. So anything I can that has this styling, please, I will buy, please. And then the last thing I forgot to do was put in this binder index for Atlantis. I was gonna put it in at the start of my non-album collection, so that's what I'm doing here. And yeah, now I've got that in there. I'm super excited to have some organization in my life, woo! So that will start my non-album. It starts the album. If I get a Key solo binder index, I will start to separate like Korean versus Japanese. But yeah, so let's just do a recap of this binder because I feel like it's one with like the biggest changes to it. But I started just my Atlantis cards on a separate page. I've got Don't Call Me, I've got the solo, and I have the shiny later eras, more shiny photo cards. 2 Heart stays the same. Got older shiny eras. And then these are the album inclusions that don't fit in a 9 pocket. And then Japanese photo cards. I'm just missing 3. These are Japanese album inclusions. Yeah. Started my non-album page. It's really all coming along. And I mean, this binder just grows every single video, right? I just can't help it. The growth is a little bit crazy though when you compare it to like the start of the year, so that's cool. And it'll only continue to grow because we're gonna start adding in a bunch of Key solo photo cards and merch items pretty soon. And I don't have a lot of self-control when it comes to key solo, so what I'm assuming I'm gonna do, like, as long as it works with my finances, I think I'm probably gonna collect like basically all of the merch items. Like, I don't even want to collect just photo cards because typically I limit myself to usually just photo cards and then like a few random non-photo card items. But for key solo, I'm like thinking I might want to get the postcard sets and the 4x6 sets and the A4s and whatever. So I'm probably just gonna go a little ham, but that's what he deserves. And I'm just hoping that people are able to sort of hype up the comeback, because if it's as good as I think it will be, then I think it deserves all the attention in the world. So yeah, that's all for Keys Binder, and we'll get more stuff eventually, I'm sure. And I don't know if anyone's interested, but I have some duplicate photo cards. I didn't mention this one, but I also have this. If you're interested, just message me on Instagram. I don't think I'm going to put them up for sale anytime soon, just because it's a lot of effort to go through for kind of low value cards. But if anyone wants them, maybe we can trade for like literally anything on my wish list, or even not on my wish list. I love collecting like really random shiny stuff. So if you have any non-album things that you don't want, let's just do a little swap. So yeah, that's it for this video. So we managed to cover a lot of ground today, and we've got things coming up and coming in the mail pretty soon, like some of my Japanese album stuff still, and Red Velvet's comeback is coming, and hopefully we'll get that stuff in soon. So lots to look forward to, and I hope everyone has a very lovely day, and I will see you in my next video.